Hey, good morning. So it's Saturday again. I realized the last video I took um, was not horizontal, and so it's kind of annoying. But anyways, I got these wheels, the GMC Denali wheels. They're 18 by 8s, and they came with these 295 70 18, which are about 35s. I'm gonna end up selling the tires and getting probably like 275 70 18s, which are 33s, but there's a couple of them that are like, you know, a couple millimeters or whatever difference, and you got to do the math for 33ish. But so yeah, so I got those, which is they're kind of rare-ish. They only came in like 2006 2007 Denali's, and I like the spoke design, which is kind of different than most of the designs they had. I think only the other cars that had the spoke design like this were the Envoys, the GMC Envoys. But so anyways, these are the wheels that I really wanted. I got a good deal. I found them on Marketplace. I love Marketplace. I think most of us really are semi-addicted to it, and you can find good deals. I got these for like 400 bucks. I took the transmission. I moved my other Silverado, took the transmission out of it and sold that transmission and bought those wheels. So basically got no money into those wheels so far. And the transmission I won't need, because like I said before, this one is going to be a 6-speed manual. It's going to be a TR6060. So I've got that, and then I've got I kind of decided I'm going to use this engine that I got from a friend of mine. We had built this engine for him, and he got a different car and decided not to go through with it because he liked the other car better. So I got it, and some headers and exhaust stuff from him, all brand new, all stuff that I ended up recommending and he bought. But I'm going to show you it and some of the stuff in the shipping container. So this is my shipping container that I have my tools in, and that's kind of neat. Got a bunch of junk in here, and you can see so I've got a couple of toolboxes, a bunch of parts and stuff. Let me see if I can. Still gotta organize some of this stuff, but for the most part, so there's the brake upgrade I'm gonna do on the Camaro. There's a clutch for it. There's some cams and lifters and intakes, clutches. Clutch for that clutch is going to be for the Silverado, the red one. And so yeah, I've got a bunch of stuff that is going to be you know, I have different stuff that is all for projects and stuff. So that turbo is going to be for the truck. These rotors and rear CTS hubs are going to be for the Camaro. But I got internals that are all brand new, waiting for engines. I've got a bunch of used heads, and I've got a couple that are already redone, new springs and machined, whatever. There's a TR6060 for the Silverado. This is a LS1 that I picked up from a friend of mine. This is another LS1 that I have that is studded, and have the internals already for it, and it's going to be a turbo for my Camaro eventually, but no rush on that. This is a 6-liter that's already ready for the internals for my Silverado. Got a T56, got my built 4L60 for my Tahoe. Just a bunch of parts and stuff, but so yeah, let me move some of these things. I got these things covered up so they don't get bunch of junk in them, but you know, moving around and things and whatever. But so this is a 6-liter. It was originally an LQ4, and sent it off, got it, you know, machined and checked and decked and whatever, and well, not decked, but just checked and redone basically. And it's got new pistons, 4th gen rods. The rings have been gapped for turbo, but it won't make a huge difference if we run it naturally aspirated, which is what I'm gonna do in that Tahoe, in that blue one. So I'm thinking about going with maybe some 862 heads, or I have some 243s. I think these are 799s, 799s, 317s. The other option is getting these 317s and machining them down and making the compression a little higher, but not too crazy. Those pistons have valve reliefs, so they're not flat top pistons necessarily. The compression won't be that high. And also got the Nally cluster. I dropped it and I broke the damn thing, but I'll just switch it out from one of these other clusters. So the Nally cluster has that trans temperature thing. So yeah, so I have the engine that is going to go in that blue Tahoe. Is basically rebuilt LQ4 with valve relief pistons, so we won't have too many issues with the valve clearance if we get if I put a crazy lift cam in there. But I think I'm just gonna go with some kind of low lift towing cam or something. Maybe I saw when I bought those wheels from that guy, there was he had a cam in it, and it sounded pretty good, and it wasn't crazy, and it was like some kind of he told me the name of it, but I can't remember. But it was like some kind of tow master something. I'll have to look it up. But so yeah, it'll basically be some kind of mostly OEM head. I'll maybe throw some springs because I have some. I have, you know, a couple different springs there, so I might do some springs. Maybe some 862s. I have a pair of 862s here. I think that would be pretty cheap to just get them checked and machined and put springs in them and put them back in the truck or on the engine. So I have another. I do have another LQ9 here with 317s, but that one needs a hone and all kinds of stuff still. So this one's pretty much ready to go, which would save me some time. I just have to put the heads on it and you know, just the covers, oil pan and front and rear cover, whatever. It wouldn't be too bad. So I think that's gonna be the plan. I have another dormant intake manifold here. So this, you know, is like that better intake manifold than the OEM one, which is kind of hard to beat because those OEM manifolds are pretty good. So yeah, that's the rough plan right now, is to just put that 6-liter in there, and with maybe a small cam headers. I have the headers in the shed, so I still have stuff to move from that shed over there, and yeah, I've got headers and junk over there for these that fit the gmt800. And so it's gonna, you know, it's coming together slowly but surely. I'm gonna start looking for the 4-piston caliper parts, and we'll see how soon that starts coming together. I gotta pull this engine. I have a friend interested in this 5.3-liter that runs fine. It's got 706 heads on it, I'm pretty sure. can't remember right off the bat, but I'm pretty sure they're 706. Yeah, they're 706s. So they're 706s. I mean, and it runs perfect. So he's interested in that. I think so. I'll sell that, and it'll give me a little money for the machine work and all the stuff for the 6-liter, and being able to get it together. So the budget is not super important, but I'd like to stay obviously as low as possible. And yeah, so that'll be it. 6-liter, some heads, maybe 317s machine down, or 862s just done, you know, normal, some springs and a low lift cam. Yeah, so anyways, this is my shipping container that I was going to show you guys last time. So this is my toolbox that I had when I worked at the dealerships. I've worked at a bunch of dealerships, and I picked this one up on Marketplace. I got this one when I worked at the dealership too. One of my friends used to own it, and he traded it in, and I got it for super cheap. The Snap-on guy didn't even pick it up from a dealership. He just took it in a trade, and I was like, I'll buy it. And I got a really good deal on it back then. This was like 10 years ago. So yeah, I've got a bunch of stuff. Like I've got a crank for the 5.7 liter. I've got a crank for the 6-liter. That's going in my Silverado. And here is a brand new crank, OEM, old stock, 5.7 liter or 6-liter crank that I got from a guy for like $70 on Marketplace. I mean, sometimes on Marketplace, if you know how to look for stuff, you can find good deals, and you end up getting ahead pretty good. You know, sometimes people just want to get rid of the stuff, so ends up being inexpensive and working out. But yeah, I still have to organize this place. It's a little messy, not too bad, but you know, I can walk in and out. It's okay. But so yeah, I just wanted to give you guys an update on that, so that you can see where, well, I'm moving. I always say we. I don't know, I'm used to that. But yeah, I'm moving along. You know, engine is possibly picked out and, you know, could be ready pretty soon for it. And have the exhaust, you know, the headers and stuff for it. So that'll be good. And that's it. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. Make sure this video was filmed horizontally this time, so it's not annoying to fucking watch. And yeah, I'm gonna go inside, have a beer. We just had breakfast. It's about noon. So, but yeah, you guys, these shipping containers, sometimes they're pretty good deal if you know what to look for. I got this one brand new, and it was a little expensive, but I mean, like I said, it was brand new, never been used. And this one was used. I got this one for like $2,500, and this one was like $7,500. So, you know, luckily my landlord doesn't care about me being a little messy, but yeah, which is kind of cool. But eventually things will be, you know, hopefully more organized and better. But yeah, just a quick update on the progress that I've made. These are the wheels that I really wanted to get, because they're kind of rare. I didn't want to do like any of the newer 20s, because 20-inch all-terrain or off-road tires or whatever kind of suck. They wear out real fast, and I've had them before, they kind of suck. But so yeah, these are the wheels that I really wanted. They're 18s. I kind of was gonna go with 17-inch steel wheels from the newer trucks, because I know they fit the 4-piston calipers behind them with no issues, no spacers, no nothing. These are, I think, a 33 millimeter offset, which may or may not work, because the other ones I think are a 25 millimeter offset or 28 millimeter offset, but they should be okay. And if they're not, I'll use I'm thinking about doing extended studs and a small spacer, and it should work. So I also found a center console that I'm thinking about messaging the guy. There's a local guy that takes center consoles and rebuilds them, and so then he puts new lids and stuff. They end up pretty nice and clean, and you don't have to, work hard at the junkyard to remove the seats and remove the center console, and then bring it home and clean all the sweet tea and orange juice or whatever people, around here drive around with, spilling it in the center console. But so yeah, so things are moving along. This video is probably only going to be about 15-20 minutes. And so yeah, I'm glad it stopped raining. It rained for like the last, I don't even know, 48 hours. And it once again, it rained and stopped raining on Saturday. So that's pretty good. I was able to take this video and catch you guys up on the progress. So the plan is 33s on these 18s, 4 piston calipers, 6 liter, and a 4L80 with a proper transfer case. And I know I'll have to shorten the draft shaft and get a cross member or modify my cross member. And when we get there, we'll go over all the parts and things that you need to change over. So if you guys want to do something similar, you can, and eliminate some of the guesswork, because sometimes that takes longer to figure out, like, what do I need, where do I go, what should I get, what fits, what doesn't fit, what works better. But so yeah, these tires I'm gonna take them off, put them up for sale, and then get some 33s. I might just go with some used 33s, so that if they don't fit, or if they fit improperly, I can flip them real fast and not have too much invested in them, because you can't sell brand new stuff for brand new prices once you mount them and balance them and all that stuff, or run them for a little bit. People want to get a good deal. We all want to get a good deal. So yeah, that's it. This is an update. Hopefully you guys keep watching and stay interested, and we'll keep you updated. And hopefully a couple weeks from now we'll have another episode, and you guys can see what I'm doing and what's going on with it. And thank you for your time.